Hi, welcome back to Moving and Groovin'. Today we're going to talk about, is the XT package worth the money spent on the 2023 Outlander Max? Now, if I were to buy the machine, I would go with the DPS model. You get the same tri-mode power steering and the integrated throttle control. So that stays the same. Now, the other cool thing on the DPS, you're going to get the alloy wheels, the tires, the same kind of rack system. So you're really not losing out on anything. And you get the rear hitch to put in a 2-inch ball, or in this case, a flag holder that I use for other purposes. So now we look at this machine and I go, do I see the value of the XT? Not really. I bought the XT because there's no other packages that are available at the time. Either you said you wanted it or go to the next person. The XT gives you a really thick bumper in the front, which is great. I see the value of this. If you're running through any kind of woody vegetation, it's going to prevent the vegetation from hitting or damaging the plastics of the machine. Also, there's a very nice durable material, like a powder coat finish on the outside. The winch, on the other hand, is something that I really like because I do plow, and having me install it would be a nightmare. So going with the XT package might be worth it, but this is what I'm going to get to. So between the DPS model and the XT, it's $1,100 difference. That winch right there is $350. This right here, if I estimate and round up, it's $210. So right then and there, if I just want these two features, it'll be cheaper to go with just the DPS machine. That would have been great if I could have bought it as that option. Now, this handlebar guard up here, I'm not happy with. On my overall display here, you're going to start seeing wear marks. And that's because the underneath of this plastic is starting to rub when I turn on sharp corners. Not a good design. This piece of plastic will be removed, and I'll put the much more slimline aluminum cage wind guards on there, and I'll have a description. I'll have a link in the description below. On the back side, the bumper doesn't really do much. It is a great piece of material, still very large in diameter, and it is strong. It's sturdy. However, I don't put my machine in reverse very often, and you'll notice that the tail lights are still exposed, so if there would have been something that I back up into, it's still going to hit the back light. The only bumper that's really out there that has any kind of bar that goes across is going to be the Rancher bumper, which is great, but it also hangs down a lot lower. That might take away some of the off-road capability of your machine. Now, I noticed this winter, I thought this would be a great idea. I mounted a light bar on the back, but the problem is these tires kick up a lot of snow, and when it kicks up that kind of snow, it makes this into a little ice brick. So now I'm having to remove this little light clamp, and I'll relocate the light to this little piece of metal up here. This is really thick, and it's going to be durable, and it can hold the weight of the light. Also, when I open up this back storage area, sometimes this little wire will get caught, and I can't really close it and lock it. So I'm going to move the cable out of the way, close it, and it's good. Maybe I just need to take a little bit of a cable tie and wrap it around the cable and around the rack, and it'll be just fine. So overall, would I buy the XT package? Knowing what I know now, no. Because I see a lot of other great features for that money, the difference of $1,100, I can incorporate a lot of better parts that would accommodate my use. I will have all those links in the bottom of the description. If you have any comments or questions that you'd like to ask, please do so, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you for watching.